those who want to get in the swim but can't decide between the ocean and pool, the Sherry Frontenac at Miami Beach is just the ticket. It gives you a chance to compromise between a low dive into the sea and a high dive into the tank. If you're a gallery goggler who takes his exercise watching others, this'll exhaust you. Diving didos in triplicate. Ever hear of a 7.5 somersault? 20 feet up. No place for a guy who gets dizzy looking off the front porch. Trio of double somersaults. These guys spin like flying saucers. This is the kind of stuff that would make a whirling dervish dizzy just to watch. To our left, a backflip. To our right, a full gainer. Introducing the Aquamaniacs. Slap-happy, slapsticky suicides on the springboard. Their slogan is long laughs and short lives. These guys know one thing. That sure is hard water. Boing! Now, from the ridiculous to the divine, from the belly laugh to the beauty on the board. Get a load of Sheila Kelly and brother. She sure adds to the scenery. Swan dive, very realistic, except for the short neck and no... In the championship department, Pete Latona, holder of half dozen major titles, one-time intercollegiate champion, and Olympic diver. Pete's rated among the great high-board performers. His 2.5 pike somersault is duplicated by not more than 5 divers in the world. Comes now Bob Maxwell, rated among our best pro acrobats in springboard show business. Head over heels 1.5 times with a full body twist, a regular stem winder. Straight from Waikiki. This character's wacky and the keeper lost the key. Dig in and hang on with your toenails. I'm hysterical. Ah, don't turn your back on reality, brother. Turn around and face it. Oh, my aching ulcers. My throbbing sacroiliac. Hey, this guy's out to make a killing, even if it's himself. Well, it's our springboard sprite back again, and what a back. That gal sure knows all the dives. Pete Latona coming up with a dive you'll see once in a lifetime. A triple somersault, 3 times round. That guy sure gets around. Here's one that takes a fast eye to catch and a faster diver to do. Bob Maxwell making first with a somersault and a half. And a half twist tacked on the end. He's sure all wound up in his diving. Hey, the joint's jumping. Believe me, from here on, anything can happen. A seat with a spring in it. Boy, is the back of that guy's face red. May be fun to make people laugh, but it isn't easy. More than just the talent for clowning. Takes a really superb diver to make with stunts like these. Sweet Leilani McGillicuddy hitting the hilarious high spots again. Watch your step, lady. It's a long way down to the next one. Going, boing. The scenic and photogenic Sheila in a dive that's sharper than a mail-order razor. A back jackknife that really cuts the water. Here comes Pete with a dive that's tougher than the Singapore waterfront. Picture's slow motion, but Pete's timing is top speed, a full gainer. Maxwell's specialty is the interrupted or delayed action dive. Terrific to watch and twice as difficult to do. A delayed double somersault. Hi, you with a high hat on the high board. Hallelujah, brothers, hallelujah. Flying like this is the next best thing to having wings. Oh, don't worry about water, mister. There's a spring in that board. Asleep in the deep end. Guaranteed cure for insomnia. Here's a dive he just can't bear to face, so he goes at it from the other end. It is silly, but it's more fun than working for a living. Here we go with glamour and a gainer. Sheila with a pike or jackknife half gainer. Poetry in slow motion. From a backward position on the board, a back spring to launch a forward somersault dive. A really difficult acrobatic. The cutaway 2.5, a regular pinwheel of a dive. Not accepted in official diving competition is another of Bob Maxwell's specialties, the spotter. Even the greatest champions are leery about trying them. The flip onto the board is called a spot takeoff, and from that Bob revolves into a swinging door 2.5. Breathtaking to watch and neck-breaking to do. And this zany little number is one reason insurance agents frown on Klein divers. It's called walking on air. Round and round he goes, and where he'll land, nobody knows. When this guy drops his hat, it falls up. Here comes a dive that's really what you call whopping. Whopping is right. Belly whopping. With that rope, he looks fit to be tied. Oh, well, never mind, brother. Let's skip it. Now, something to put all the boys in a whirl. Sheila's layout 1.5. Looks like a great girl to go around with. Question on this one is, just how limber can you get? Pete says it depends on how many times you can bend and touch your toes in midair. A triple jackknife. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Takes years of practice to do a spotter. Bob Maxwell goes other divers one better with a double spotter. There he goes. Two flips on the board, followed by a complete somersault in the air, with a half twist just to make it look hard. That, Aquafans, is diving. Hijinks for the wind-up. A maniac mob of merrymakers who'll gladly crack a clavicle if it brings a laugh. They're all in this thing together. Acrobrats in an aqua carnival of aqua antics.